So today I'm gonna unpack what was in my jar. So this is all the waste I've made from the last month, which isn't really too bad, eh? Let's have a look at what's inside. First things first, I'm going to put them into categories. So here's all the waste I've made for the month. So over here we have our straight soft plastic. So a lot of this is clear little pieces of plastic that I've gotten from the top of jars and bottles. So the bottles have been completely glass, but there's just a little bit of plastic, unnecessary plastic wrapping around the top. There's a little bit of wrapper from a cheese. I play a pretty nerdy card game called Magic the Gathering, and you buy things in packs, and unfortunately those are in plastic wrappers. And that little square piece of plastic there was from a box of lasagna sheets where everything was completely in cardboard except for just a little window at the front, which is completely unnecessary. So this is, I guess, a need for consumer change, and I'll definitely try and avoid buying these things going forwards. Except for the magic cards, which I'm going to write to the people who make the cards and let them know that it's definitely meaning I'm consuming less of their product. And then we have our hard plastics, which, as you can see, is pretty much non-existent. So that little spatula there that came with the zero waste deodorant I had for the month was meant to help me get the deodorant out of the canister, but I find that a combination of a spoon in my hand does a way better job than that spatula. And that little piece of plastic has come from, again, a glass bottle of sauce. So it's kind of frustrating how you think you're buying something that's completely glass, but then when you take it home you get a bit of a surprise. Next, so this is all, it's soft plastic, but this is all the stickers and little pieces of wrapping I got from buying various things from the supermarket. For example, if I bought an apple, it had a sticker on it, or if I bought an avocado, it had a sticker on it. I'm increasingly trying to buy my food from sources other than the supermarket because A, it doesn't have stickers on it, and B, the more local the food, the better the carbon footprint. And a lot of those stickers are because I'm still eating meat and cheese, and so in many of your videos you saw I brought containers to the deli. So then we have receipts. So you'd think receipts are paper, easy peasy, put it in the compost bin or the recycling bin. But unfortunately, the receipts we have are heat-lined paper, basically, so that's like how the machine works. And in order for that to work, they coat the paper with something called BPA, which is not only a plastic, but it's like the epitome of the naughty hormone-disrupting plastics. BPA, bad, cannot put this in my compost bin, cannot give it to the recycling as far as I know. So I'm keeping them in my jar for now, but technically you should put them in the bin if you're someone who owns a bin, which is not me anymore. I also, as a medical student, make a bit of medical waste. So most of the stuff here is either from class where we've practiced a skill, and my medical school for the most part tries to get expired medical supplies because we don't try anything on a real person. We use a lot of like fake arms, that sort of thing. But what we don't do is very well is correctly disposing of it afterwards. It all just goes straight in the trash. Another significant portion of the waste here is actually from giving blood, which I did twice this month. And I gave plasma, so I had to have 3 of these lollies. No, they're not lollies, they're called quickies before you give a plasma donation. So the wrappers from that are there. Also notice that there's a lot of cotton buds and stuff in that little pile there. That's because, despite its name, a cotton bud is now completely made from polyester. So I think the only other 2 things are my outliers, which are, I received some advertising mail from an organisation. So what I can do about that is not only is it completely wrapped in plastic, it's also shiny paper and everything, is I can recycle the paper and I can recycle the soft plastic around it. And the other one is this guy. So this is probably the one I'm most annoyed about for the whole month. So this was a postage satchel, and it came with my menstrual cup, which I showed you last week or the week before, not sure. So the menstrual cup came in that bag, in a white cardboard box, and then in another box. On top of that, I actually said in my order, please limit plastic packaging as much as possible. And to me, it would have been very, very easy to do away with this bag altogether and simply just put my address on the paper box. but they didn't, and that is life. So I'm gonna, again, flick them an email and say, I love the Juju cup, but I was really disappointed with the packaging. And I can also recycle this satchel using TerraCycle. So once I separate my waste for the month into soft plastics, which I can take to my supermarket, and then paper and other hard plastics I can put in my yellow recycling bin, and then I TerraCycle that annoying satchel, that is my total waste for the month, which is mostly receipts. So if anyone knows how to get rid of them in a safe way, please let me know. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch today's video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to comment any thoughts or questions below or email me directly. No change is too big or too small. Everything counts. See you tomorrow.